My name's Marcella. I was brought up in Ireland. I've got 3 brothers and 3 sisters. Married my husband 25 years ago. And I've 1 son. Before, I've always been a drinker, but I think it escalated when Ryan left home and my husband was working shifts, and all the running around I used to do suddenly stopped. And I was in the house and the house stayed clean, and I thought, well, it'd be nice to have a glass of wine. Unfortunately for me, that glass of wine went from 1 glass of wine to 2 glasses of wine to a bottle to 2 bottles, and it escalated from there because I thought I was still in control. Because I'd go to bed at 10 o'clock and I think, right, you have so many hours sleep, you'll be grand to get up, get in your car, drive to work, do your job, which I still did. As far as I was concerned, everything was grand. Up until the point that I was feeling sick constantly. I couldn't eat. It's not that I couldn't eat. I didn't want to eat. I hadn't got room for food. I'm thinking about it now. I was probably thinking in my head, well, if I do eat, there won't be room for the drink. That sounds cringy, don't it? To a point. I don't know how it came to this point, but I was sat in the living room one night, and same as other nights I was drinking everything, and I just thought, no, I can't do this anymore. I don't know what came into my head, but I thought, I can't do this anymore, I think. And found one recovery and went down there, and I spoke to a lovely man, and I said to him, look, I know I've got a problem and I need to deal with it and stuff. And he discussed everything with me, and he said to me, unfortunately, Marcella, might be 10 weeks before you get an assessment. So I kind of came away feeling a bit deflated and thought, wow, I've got 10 more weeks for drinking. That's the truth. In my head I was thinking, well, I've got 10 more weeks. And I thought, oh, no, that's enough now. So again, Paul got on to the computer and the internet, and he found a rehabilitation place in Ireland. So that was a private rehabilitation place. So I went over, did me 3 months, came out without realising when I was actually in there I was in a bubble, because we had no contact with the outside world whatsoever. I got back home and I realised that I was finding it very hard to go out and to socialise and to be around people, and I had an appointment at the doctor's on the 5th of October. So the morning of the 5th came, and I got up and I was wound up like a spring. I was shaking with anxiety and with nerves and everything. And if I know I have a great idea, I'll go and get a drink to stop me, calm me down, to calm my nerves. I never made it to the doctor. Never did make it down to the doctor. Finished off the drink, and that started it again. And when I started drinking that time, it was worse than all the rest of the time. Absolutely 10 times worse. I was like, no, that doctor's appointment I was supposed to keep, I'm going to have to go back to. So we got up and went and got my bloods. Went down to one recovery straight after doing the bloods, and spoke to a lady called Arlene. She was absolutely lovely. And again, she went through everything with me. She was so nice. And she said to me, unfortunately, Marcella, yeah, when you came the last time you were told it could be 10 weeks. She said. So I came home and I thought, right, that's it. We're going to have to stick with this now and wait the 10 weeks and get me assessment. Well, I don't know where it came from, but the next day Paul phoned me and said Arlene had phoned him, and somebody had decided that they weren't going to accept the bed, and if I wanted it I could go in Monday morning. I went into Edward Myers on the Monday, but straight away somebody came in and says, welcome Marcella, this is going to be your room, we'll look after you in here and everything. And it wasn't until probably 2 days after, maybe the 3rd day, that I started kind of coming to. Like, I was living again, I was alive, I was taking stuff on board, I was interacting with people. The staff, and I mean every single one of them, from the ladies that went around cleaning the wards and stuff, to the night staff, to the nurses, the doctors, they were so nice. I'm not joking. Now the nurses and the I don't know what you call it, the trainee nurses, the ones that come in part time. Every day one of them would turn around and go, right, whoever's up for a walk, I'm here, I'll take you for a walk. And they'd take us all round Lime Valley and back up. You know what I mean? And they took the time for that. Like I say, in the evening card games, they interacted with you. That's one of the things I keep harping on about. They just made me feel like a human being, like a person. They looked at me and thought, yeah, she's not well, we're going to get her better. Because of the way they are, because of the way they were with me, it went in. When I was told that I was being discharged from Edward Myers, seriously, I cried my eyes out. I begged them to keep me there. And they were just straight with me and said, look, Marcella, we're discharging you tomorrow. You could stay for another week, another 10 weeks. You'll still have to go out there. But I planned myself anyway to go down and see Arlene down in One Recovery. And I'd gone down to see Arlene, and she was saying, oh God, you look well, how you doing, what are your plans, everything else. And I just happened to mention to her, oh, I'm thinking of changing my jobs, because I think with listening to everybody mixing things up, if I'm not like rigid with my routine. There's actually a recruitment drive up at the hospital for a company, and they've all different positions. So I went all different stations, because I hadn't been for an interview for a few years. I hadn't brought enough CVs with me, so I'd given out my CVs to the ones I'd been to, and I was offered a position with them in the Costa Coffee in the hospital, and just everything's just fallen into place, and it's great now. I work different times, different days, so it probably sounds silly to somebody else, but for me, every day is completely different. It's not get up, go to work, go to the gym, get the shop and come home, sort the tea out, have a glass of wine. I don't know when I had time to drink. No. Oh, so the combination between Edward Myers, One Recovery, the Hub, I don't know how and I don't know why, but everything just slotted into place. When I was leaving Edward Myers, they didn't just leave it at that. I'm on medication now. Good enough. For me right now, thank you is just not good enough, because of just words. Because they actually gave me my life back. Yeah, the medication is one thing. They can do that for everybody, but it's the way it made you feel. It's just, I wasn't a down and out. I wasn't a horrible mother or a lazy wife or just the old drunk. I was a person that was sick, and he helped me. That's all I can say to you. They were fab.